but so that's interesting that you used to make money from YouTube. From what I understand, watching your channel now, you don't monetize, right?
Not at all. Won't do it.
Okay. What I'm just curious because on this channel I've only been doing it a few months, but out of principle, at least currently, my current feeling and all this stuff, I just don't want YouTube to pay me. I don't want sponsorship to pay me. I want to keep the content as pure as possible and no strings attached. It's kind of a libertarian thing too, of just like have control over your ideals and show and stuff. But I'm just curious, like why don't you monetize? Like is it about principles? Is it about, you just fed up with stuff?
It wasn't that really so much as YouTube can be your best friend or they can be your worst enemy. So I had like 9,000 subscribers, and I said something not YouTube appropriate, basically, and it wasn't bad. It was just, if you're into hunting and you eat meat and stuff, you know what I'm talking about. But I said that, and instantly overnight, instead of having like 3,000 to 5,000 views per video, it went down to like 300. Like they instantly shut me off. So I went from 1 month, my check was 2,000, to the next month they said, well, you have to have 150 accrued to cash out. So it took me actually 3 months after that. So I was making $30 a month to do 3 videos a day. And I'm like, all right, these guys are just using me. They're just using me. So it's basically one of those things where, out of principle, then I said, all right, if I ever come back into it, because commercials are, I don't mind them, but usually when I put on a show, I try to find like an hour-long show about finances or stuff like that. And then I do work, like, yard work, stuff like that. And you have to run back to the computer to get off the ads. I know you can have ad blockers and all that stuff, but some of those ads, I'm like out mowing the lawn, and then I have a 45-minute commercial for some product I'm not even into, and so I have to either kill the mower and come in and change the thing, or just deal with it. So it was mostly out of them just blocking me. They stepped on my poor little neck, and I said, you're not going to do that. You're not going to make any money from me again. So I do all these without commercials. That was my get back at them.
I like it. Kind of the middle finger to, hey, I want to be able to talk about what I want to talk about. If you're going to cut me off, then I'm not going to let you have the chance anymore. So I totally get it. I don't want to run into that situation. I don't want to say something where I'm like, I don't want to like have so many views like that. And I don't want that situation to happen to me. Like, I don't even want to be part of the system for it to even happen. And I'm fortunate enough to, still be able to make money through a job and investments and things like that, where I don't need YouTube to pay me either. I'm not going to rely on it for income. So I'm fortunate enough to be in that position. Otherwise, things may be different. Right. But, so for me, it's about principles. And like I said, it may change in the future, but
dude, you should do it though. You should, because I don't care. Like, I got up to those subscribers, and then instantly in like less than a week, I went from like 9,000 subscribers down to 6. You know what I mean? They just totally chopped me off and stuff. But if you want to get the word out, if you want to grow, and I don't care about growing. I said, when I get 7,000 subs again, I'll delete my whole channel and start over again just for fun. So if you want to grow, they're going to promote only videos that have a commercial. So if you're like offended by commercials, or you don't want to bug your people, just put one at the end of the thing. If they're still trailing off watching, at least it's got that video attached. It goes on the algorithm. They push your stuff out. It's better to have videos if you want to grow. I just don't care, because I like to come on here and ramble and talk shit. So it doesn't bother me if I don't have 10 million subs or anything, because I don't plan on making any money off them anyway.
That's a good point. No, it's something. I mean, there's a lot of different verticals that I will continue to think about, but I see a lot of people streaming, and their goal is like, oh, I want to get to 5K subs, 10K subs. They're like, their goal is subs. For me, subs are good. There's something I like to see go up. I like that number go up. But at the end of the day, I just want to have utility in the community. And I know you can make the argument, okay, if the more subs I have, the more popular I am, the more ads they are, the more people that'll see it, on and on. But I'm like, at a certain point, you got to say, what am I going to compromise on? And like I said, this could change in the future, but I just don't feel like I'm getting anything out of it. If I do, I feel like I'm giving up more control and not getting a huge ROI on that. So